So this is a game from the first round of 22nd Bangkok Chess Club Open 2025. I played in the first round, I played with black pieces against a player, it's a little bit difficult to pronounce her name, Liev, she's a 12 years old girl from Singapore, and her elo is 1693, so almost 1700 rated player, which I think quite good for 12 years old girl, and my current rating is 1970. So I played with black, and this is what we played. She played d4. In fact, we could see pairings, I think, like 1 hour before the beginning of the first round, but I needed to be at the playing hall, 15 minutes before the beginning of the first round, because we had some kind of opening ceremony. It was not an opening ceremony, just mainly some announcements and things like that. And yeah, so I didn't have time to prepare. Plus, I actually couldn't find games of my opponent. I managed to find maybe just a few, maybe only 2 games with white pieces. And I think that in one game she played d4, and it was in 2024, and in one game she played e4, but it was 2022. So I thought, okay, it seems like she's now a d4 player, and this is all I knew. And I thought, well, okay. Usually the first round in open events is like this. You don't have much time to prepare because the registration closes quite late. So she played d4. I decided not to have experiments with new openings, lines, and I decided just to play what I know. So I played e6. So I was ready to play the French defense if she plays e4. But she continued with c4, knight f6, knight c3, bishop b4, and she played e3. Here in this line I usually play b6, and after knight g to e2 I play knight e4. f3. F3, well, I think that if I take with the bishop, she can take with her pawn, and that means that I will need to move my knight back, which I think that is not a great idea, because I could do it, without playing knight e4. So it was just a waste of time. That's why I played knight takes c3. If knight takes c3, I think that I don't exactly actually know to take immediately, or just maybe to play bishop b7 or castle. But she played b takes c3, and this is the best move for white. Well, wow. Okay, I played bishop e7, but I see that computer's recommendation is bishop d6. But bishop d6 and bishop e7 are 2 normal good moves. According to the engine, I was just thinking that if I play here, a move like e4 can be played with e5, which is probably still not too bad for me, but I thought, okay, I will play bishop e7 immediately. She played e4 anyway, yeah, and I played knight c6. Happy to know that this is the best move here. Yeah, okay, she played knight c6. I played knight c6, she played knight g3. I see that computer's recommendation is to play h5, and I was thinking about this. I was thinking about knight a5 or h5. H5 with an idea to play h4 and then knight a5, or knight a5, bishop a6, and then maybe h5. But I didn't play h5, you will see right now. So I decided to start with knight a5. Bishop d3, I play bishop a6. Attacking the pawn on c4, and she plays queen e2 to protect her pawn on c4. I play d6, which is the best move here. It's not like some brilliancy or something, but correct positional move. So I play d6. as I mentioned, I was thinking, yes, about h5, and it is also recommended. It was also possible to play this move. I thought that if castle, I can play h4 and there will be only knight h1, which is still probably not too bad for white, because knight then will go to f2. Or what I discovered later is that maybe after h5 she can, I don't know, immediately or not immediately play knight f1. Yeah, she's not very fast with castling, but then she can put her knight, for example, here, protect this pawn one more time, and well, I don't think that she has big problems. So, okay, I decided to play d6. She plays bishop e3. I play queen d7. Maybe I want to play queen a4, attacking this pawn, which I think will be a problem for white. So she plays knight f1 with an idea to play knight to d2 to protect this pawn. Knowing that, I know that she will protect her pawn anyway. That's why I didn't waste time, didn't play queen a4. It is funny, it is recommended to play bishop h4. The first line is bishop h4, and after g3 to move back to f6. But you need to feel these little details. I didn't feel that it can be a good idea, so I didn't play it. I decided that I castle. I will just castle. So I castled, she played knight d2, and here I played c5, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I played c5. I'm happy to know that this is the best move in this position, although computer is saying that actually c5 or f5 or queen a4, but for now c5 is like the best. Idea is maybe the following. Maybe the idea is the following. Maybe although I had this chance in the game, although I didn't play it, to maybe, you know, even take at some point on d4 and open this file for my rook and put some pressure on this pawn on c4. Although I understand that it can be protected, and then she will have better pawn structure maybe, but still, yeah. Well, I thought that, okay, c5 looks like a good plan. So she castled. I played. It is recommended actually to play c takes d4, c takes d4, c takes d4, and then play d5. Well, and I was thinking about that. Not that, you know, it was a serious thinking process, but when I played c5, as I mentioned, I thought that maybe, you know, it will be good to open this c file and put one of my rooks on the c file and maybe then play d5. But these were just my ideas, thoughts, but I didn't, play them in the end. I don't know. So I played rook a to c8, which is seems like not the best, but okay. Rook f to c1, and I decided to play f5. Computer doesn't like this f5, doesn't really like this f5, recommends to take on d4 again, and then push d5, takes, then push d5, or to play knight c6, or to play rook f to e8. I decided to play. I thought that, you know, that rook is no longer on the f file, so why not to, you know, to put some pressure from this side right now. So I played this move. She plays knight b3. Well, to take is not good, because if you take, then her pawn structure is great, and she has pressure on the a file. So no, we don't play like this. I was thinking about knight to c6 or knight b7. I decided to play knight b7, also computer saying that knight c6 was a better move, giving black some advantage. So I played knight b7, and she goes here, rook d1. At this moment, I think that I was even thinking about this move, but I didn't like something, or I thought that maybe there is nothing actually to do for me to on a4. Let me just quickly check what happens if I play this move, because okay, maybe it's not too bad, but not too good at the same time. All right, so I played queen e8 because I didn't want to have my queen on the same file with this rook. She plays rook a to c1. As you see, as I mentioned earlier, my opponent didn't really make any, you know, anything special. She, in the opening middle game stage, she's just playing normal moves to make sure that all her pawns are protected, you know, according to basic principles, rules. She improves her pieces, but okay, I probably do the same. Not sure about f5 move, that it was a good idea, but I think that the rest I did okay. And right now computer is given to white minus 0.40, so I do have some little advantage. The first line is f4 or again d5. I think I didn't play this or that move. Yeah, no, I played d5. I played d5 right now. At this moment I was also thinking about queen h5, but then I thought, what am I going actually to do on h5? Yes, I probably I'm threatening to take on e4, and after f takes e4, maybe take, maybe then play d5, but of course she will seize this. And I was also, you know, afraid of one little thing. I was afraid, and time was running, I was afraid of queen b2 with an idea to play queen a3, and look at my bishop on a6, not protected. So yeah, I was a bit worried about this plan, and I played d5. Yeah, d5, knight d2. And you know, when you play d5, you calculate some things. The idea about this move is the following. So if, for example, white takes first with e pawn, then e takes d5, and if white takes here, trying to win this pawn, then I have c4, or I have bishop takes d3. I think that I was planning to play bishop takes d3, for example, I don't know, rook takes, and then I have c4 move attacking this rook or this knight. The same happens if queen takes d3, so I also can play c4. So this was a plan. Not too difficult, but I still wanted to calculate a little bit. But she didn't take, and she just played knight d2. And I think that, okay, so what is next? Now when her knight is not on b3 anymore, she will probably be able to take on d5 with this pawn. So now I have to decide what to do, because bishop on a6 is not protected, pawns are hanging in the center, and the worst thing is that time is running. It's move number 20 already, and usually at this time I'm already in some time trouble. So well, I decided to take, not the best decision according to the engine, but position is still fine for me. I think that to take with the bishop is not a good idea, probably because of bishop takes. If knight takes, maybe there is queen b5 move. Yeah, just a bit unpleasant, maybe pin, not winning something, but you know, some activity. She maybe also didn't like that, and she decided to take with a knight, so knight takes c4. I played b5. Let me see the evaluation. Computer doesn't like this. This was my inaccuracy according to the engine. It was better to play f takes e4, f takes e4, and oh wow. well, it's not winning move, it's just the best move. It's knight to d6. And when she takes on d6, I first take here, and if she takes my queen, I take her queen, and this is bad for white. So so after bishop takes d3, she can take with queen or rook, it doesn't matter, for example rook, then I take her knight, and position is still like equal, slightly better for black. Well, I played b5. I played b5, it's not good. Knight goes to e5, then I play c4. She plays bishop b1, which is probably not the best. Bishop c2 was slightly better. The problem is that after bishop b1, I played bishop a3, and she has to play rook to c2, you know, blocking her bishop, which is again not a problem. Computer is actually giving advantage to white right now. So I played knight e6, and she plays bishop c1. And now my choice is not big at all. The best decision was to take on c1, but I decided to play in a strange way. I don't know what happened, and why I decided. It's not the super bad idea, but I saw that, you know, maybe if I play b4 and bishop takes a3 and pawn takes on a3, and we play this, maybe, you know, this will be my secret weapon. No. It was not my secret weapon. It was not a secret and not a weapon at all. So this actually pawn on a3 didn't play any role in this game later. So let's continue. She played here, rook to d2. I play queen to a4. It's just move number 27. I still need to make 13 moves, and I have about 1 or 2 minutes, if not 30 seconds. I was in a really bad, serious time trouble at this point. She plays here. I play queen a5, knight to d7, attacking my rook on f8. So rook goes f to e8, and she goes here, knight to c5. So right now it is not possible to take on c3 because my bishop is hanging on a6. Knight is attacking it. I play here. It was probably possible, computer is saying that it was possible, but I couldn't calculate it, to play knight b5, attacking this pawn 2 times. But what I could not calculate quickly is queen takes c4. Maybe it cannot be bad because knight takes c3, but still, you know, taking here, maybe even rook takes c5 is possible, not maybe but possible, but it's not good for black. Computer is giving advantage to white anyway. So queen takes a5, rook takes a5, and just rook e1. Yeah, and it says that it's not super good, but slightly better for white. So that's why I didn't play rook b5. I played I didn't play knight to b5. I played rook b8. Rook b8, knight takes on a6, queen takes. I don't even know why she took on a6. Was it necessary to take it? No, computer doesn't recommend this move at all. The engine's recommendations are e5, h4, or h3, but not knight a6. No, it was. In fact, you know, I think that she helped me to. No, she didn't help me. She has a good knight on c5, but for to exchange it for my not so good bishop, which is, you know, looking at my own pawn. So knight takes a6 was played. Queen takes a6, and she played d5. I'm surprised. Computer is recommending e5. The best move to get advantage for white is e5. Surprised about this because all other moves are not so good. But just when she pushed d5, I thought, Ooh, this is going to be not easy. I was really afraid that she will have this passed pawn. The best here was to take actually this pawn on d5, and after rook takes d5 to just play knight to f7, which is really very strange, because after knight f7 she can play rook takes f5, and I'm pawn down with horrible pawns, but according to the engine it's better for black. Maybe because this pawn is hanging, and maybe finally my pawn will play some role in this game. But when you have half a minute and you need to evaluate position, it's really hard. So that's why. Not that's why. So after d5, I didn't take on d5. Or on e4, I played this move, attacking pawn on c3. There are two ways to protect this pawn, but one is bad. One is this move. But after this move, I play f4, attacking the queen, and queen cannot move here, so queen has to take, and then I'm taking on c3, and it is good for me. It's good for me. I'm attacking here. And yeah, well, not winning, but good. And computer is saying that white is minus 1.67. So, and the second way to protect this pawn is it's not the way to protect this pawn, it's a way to take my pawn. It's queen takes c4. Okay, yeah. So I play queen b6 first, check, king goes to h1, and then I play rook e2 c8, attacking her queen, attacking her pawn second time. She plays queen d3, which is correct, rook takes c3. She plays queen e2. The best here is to take on c2. I saw it quickly, you know, I checked like, yeah, well, this is possible, but I was not sure that this is it's not winning, but the best line for black, and knight d4. So but I couldn't I was afraid that we will just exchange pieces and she will still have her passed pawn. I was afraid of this, so that's why she played queen c4. This is move number 37, and this is move number 37, and we needed to make 3 more moves. That's why we started to repeat moves. So rook c3, queen e2. I played this move, which is not good. I felt this, but I don't say that I didn't want to make a draw. Maybe at this point I didn't want to make a draw. At this point, on this move. And that's why I decided not to repeat. But when she played queen d3 and I played rook c3 again and queen e2, I thought, what am I doing? I have a feeling that my position is not good. Yeah, my opponent is lower rated, but why just not make a draw? Because draw is better than to lose. I don't think that I have chance. There are always chances, but I think that it will be really hard to win this game. And I repeated. I played my last move. I mean, my move number 40. Last move in this time control was rook e3. I was expecting her to repeat, and I thought that maybe we will just make a draw. And I think that okay, I'll be fine. But she played queen f2. She played queen f2, and I thought, okay, so she doesn't want to make a draw now. She made 40 moves, and now she has time to think, and now she doesn't want to draw anymore. Or maybe she even didn't want, maybe she also plays this move in order to just make 40 moves. Okay, so the game continued this way. After, again, long thinking, I decided to take on d5, which is not the best. The best is knight c3, not winning, but because right now white has advantage. but I need to play at least this move in order to get not the worst position, which, yeah, I didn't play it. I took on d5, takes. She played this move actually really quickly, and I was a little bit surprised that she reacted very quickly, because I think that she could stop and think. And I think that there is choice. She could think about maybe e takes f5 and, you know, make this pawn isolated and then try to put more pressure on it if possible. Computer is saying that rook takes d5 is the best move here. Actually, maybe she was afraid, but she was afraid of knight c3, but it is, wow. Oh, you know why it is not possible? Well, in fact, it's not very difficult, but I even didn't see, because of rook d8. And if rook takes d8, rook takes d8, queen takes d8, my second rook is hanging here on e3. Bishop e3 is coming, so I cannot take pawn probably here. I cannot take it because queen b3 can also be played. So this is very good for white. So she even didn't stop to think. She spent, I think, well, maybe a minute, maximum 2 minutes on this move. And I played knight d6. And I thought, okay, not too bad, in fact. I stopped this pawn. I put my knight. It's on a dark square, so bishop cannot attack it. This is protected for now. Rook b1 is not possible because I will just take it. Queen takes, bishop takes, second rook takes, and after queen g1 I will just take and I'm piece up. So this move is not possible. So more or less everything is protected. I can continue playing. She played queen h4. I played this move. She played h3, I played h6. Useful moves for both of us. She played queen d4. I played here. She plays queen f4 because now I'm threatening to play rook e1. If rook takes e1, rook takes e1, and king to h2, then there is like, I think that there is knight h4, knight e4 winning. That's why she plays queen f4. I played this move. Pawn is hanging, maybe not really hanging, but or maybe hanging. So I decided to play this move in order to make sure that my pawn on f5 is protected. But she plays bishop a4, attacking my second rook. I play rook e1 check, king h2. And now I play a crazy move. When I play this move, I saw that it's crazy. I saw that, what am I doing? You know, I have half a minute. How can I make moves like this? I have probably just followed my intuition. You know, I was thinking that, okay, maybe there is something there. Maybe I will, you know, protect somehow. But this is the best at the moment. And I was. Yeah, that was right, because this is the best move here. The best move for black. It's not, again, winning a move or something. I played g5, attacking the queen. Ooh. In fact, I thought that queen g3 is like the only move, but I forgot that, in fact, queen now can move. And maybe even in the previous position, it was also possible. You remember I told that she needs to protect this diagonal because I'm threatening to play rook e1. Maybe actually this is not so, because if she plays some stupid move like this, and I play rook e1, for example, rook e1 here, then after move like this, there is actually d6 move. Yeah, there is d6 move. So yeah, d6 is not just a saving move, it's a winning move. So I was wrong. My threat was not that dangerous for white. So check, she goes here, and I played g5. She played queen g3, so probably she was also thinking that this is the only move. and she goes here. So my rook, now this rook is hanging, and I think that even this rook is also not I'm thinking it is hanging. I just want to say that maybe move f4. Well, f4 move is possible, but I was not sure if it is good for me, you know, if it is okay, you know. I don't want to play position like this, no. Even though computer right now is saying that it is okay, good for black, but there is queen a5 move, attacking bishop, attacking rook at the same time. Rook d2, e2 is recommended, or rook to, okay, but still unclear. Still unclear. That's why when my rook was, you know, this rook on e8 is hanging, on e1 is hanging, so I take on d1, rook takes d1, and I play rook e2. Well, just active. Maybe attacking this pawn. She got scared, and that's why she played bishop b3. I'm winning some time, you know. I play queen e7, and she plays rook to c1. In fact, I had a feeling that I'm already winning, but no, unfortunately. I thought that I already have very good chances after h5 move. But she plays h4. f4 is bad because not too bad, but bad, because yeah, I play g4 and I want to play maybe rook to e3 and g3, or maybe knight e4, maybe h4 and g3. But I thought that h4 is just bad. But then when she plays this move, I'm thinking, why is it bad? She actually attacking my pawn. Because I was thinking that I will play f4, and after queen h3, I will play g4, and after f takes g4, rook e3, and I'm winning the queen. But after h4, I realized that my pawn is actually hanging, so I have no choice but just to play g4. This is the only move. And right now she makes a huge mistake. How good that I, you know, found it. How good that I knew that it would be a big mistake to play something like this. That was, I think, the only chance for me to win this game immediately, and she gave me this chance. I have a big threat right now, and she even didn't see this, and she plays rook c6. So black to play, find the best move for black, after which white resigns. Yeah, right, f4 is a winning move. I played f4 and she resigned. I played f4, she resigned. Because if queen takes f4, then it's checkmate in two moves. Queen takes h4, king goes to g1, and rook e1, checkmate. There was one, maybe a kind of try to play rook c8, but it's nothing. I think maybe the easiest is just to play king g7, to put my king on the dark square, so there are no checks, and I'm still threatening to take the queen. And again, queen cannot take because pawn on h4 will be hanging. So, but I think that it was also possible to take this rook, because after this, queen goes, not queen, but d6 can be played. But again, I can play king g7, and after d takes e7, I take f takes g3, king takes g3, and then I can play knight takes e7. So I'm rook up. Takes. Computer is recommending to play rook e3. Ah, yeah, right. Rook e3, and after king f2, rook takes b3, winning. Pawn takes and a2, and I have a new queen. Yeah, this is winning. Nice idea in the very end. I mean, nice idea. I mean, this rook c8, just nice try, you know, but it doesn't give anything. So when I played f4, she resigned immediately. Well, she spent a minute maybe to think, and then she resigned.